my beloved child. I see you right now in the place where you feel no one notices, where silence feels heavy, and where your heart wonders if anyone truly understands the depth of what you carry. I know the nights when you lie awake with questions that have no answers, when your soul aches for relief, but all you hear is the echo of your own thoughts. You wonder if you are seen, if you are loved, if I am even aware of the battles you face. I need you to hear me now. I am near when you feel most alone. I have never left you, not for a moment, not even when you could not sense my presence. I have been closer than your very breath, watching, guiding, sustaining, whispering hope even when despair tried to drown your voice. The loneliness you feel is real, but it does not mean you are forgotten. Loneliness is the cry of your soul reminding you that you were created for connection, and while others may fail you, while people may come and go, I remain constant. Every tear you have shed, I have counted. Every sigh of your heart, I have heard. Every moment you thought you would break under the weight, I was holding you together with unseen strength. Do not confuse my silence with absence, for even in silence, I am working. Even when you feel abandoned, you are held in my everlasting arms. I know you have walked through valleys where shadows pressed so thick that hope seemed like a distant dream. I know you have felt the sting of rejection, the pain of betrayal, the heavy emptiness of being misunderstood. And yet, in those very moments, I was nearest. You may think no one sees the struggle inside you, but I have seen it all. When your friends could not understand, I understood. When family failed to notice your cries, I noticed. When you could not even put into words what you felt, I read the language of your soul. There were moments you whispered, God, where are you? And though you didn't hear my reply in the way you expected, I was answering with every breath you took, every sunrise that greeted you, every small provision that carried you through the day. My presence is not always loud. Sometimes it comes as peace in chaos, as strength when you thought you had none left, as the quiet assurance that you are not abandoned. I am near, child, nearer than you realize. And the reason you are still standing is because I have been holding you. When you feel most alone, it is not because I have walked away, but because I am drawing you closer. I allow you to feel the emptiness of human support so that you may find the fullness of my presence. People will fail you, but I never will. People may misunderstand you, but I know you completely. People may walk out of your life, but I will never leave you nor forsake you. My nearness is not based on your feelings. It is based on my promise, and I am faithful to fulfill every word I have spoken. Loneliness will tell you that you are unseen, unloved, and forgotten, but that is a lie. You are seen, loved beyond measure, and engraved upon my heart. Before you were born, I knew you. While you walk this earth, I am with you. And long after the world fades away, my love will still surround you. When you feel the ache of being alone, remember this. You are never truly alone, for I am the God who dwells within you, the one who walks beside you, and the one who goes before you. Do not despise the quiet seasons, for it is in the stillness that I reveal myself most deeply. In the solitude, you will hear my whisper clearer. In the silence, you will feel my embrace stronger. In the emptiness, you will find that I am enough. The world may overlook you, but I treasure you. The world may misunderstand you, but I delight in you. The world may abandon you, but I will carry you. Child, do not let your loneliness convince you that your life has no meaning. You are here for a reason, chosen for a purpose, and every breath you take is proof that I am not finished with you. Lift your eyes from the emptiness around you and fix them on me. I will fill you with peace where there is unrest, with hope where there is despair, with love where there is rejection. I am near, nearer than you have ever known. And if you lean into me, you will find that my presence is more than enough to heal the ache inside. You ask, why must I walk this path alone? And I say to you, it is not punishment but preparation. The seasons of loneliness are not meant to destroy you, but to shape you. They teach you to lean on me when all else fades, to hear my voice above the noise, to trust my heart even when you cannot trace my hand. In the wilderness, you learn dependence. In the solitude, you find strength. In the silence, you discover that I am the God who never leaves. So take heart, my beloved. The very place where you feel most alone is where I am closest. The very ache in your heart is the place where my love will pour in. The very silence you fear is the space where my voice will whisper the loudest. You are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are not alone. I am with you, and I always will be. My child, as you continue to carry the weight of life's questions, I need you to know that even in the silence of your heart, I am writing a story that cannot be erased. When you think of all the times people have walked away, when the ones you depended on the most were nowhere to be found, when you felt like your voice was lost in the noise of the world, I was still there. My nearness is not dependent on your ability to feel it. It is anchored in my eternal promise. Even when you cannot sense me, even when you cannot trace what I am doing, I am holding you with a love that will never let you go. You feel most alone not because you are abandoned, but because you are being invited into a deeper awareness of me. Sometimes the absence of others makes room for the fullness of my presence. Do you not see that when people fall away, it is not the end of your story, but the beginning of intimacy with me? I am the one who knows your heart in ways no one else can. I know the hidden wounds, the unspoken fears, the quiet battles. I know the tears you hide behind your smile and the prayers you whisper when no one is listening. I see it all, and I count it all as precious, because it is from those places of brokenness that my strength is perfected. I am not far off in the distance, watching you struggle. I am right beside you, walking every step, catching every tear, and turning every wound into a testimony of my faithfulness. When the world says you are forsaken, I say you are chosen. When loneliness whispers that you are unloved, I declare that you are loved with an everlasting love. When despair tells you there is no way forward, I remind you that I am the way, the truth, and the life. Every time you felt like no one could possibly understand the heaviness inside you, remember that I took your pain upon myself long before you carried it. I bore your loneliness, your rejection, your sorrow, and your fear so that you would never have to carry it alone. You are not meant to walk this road in your own strength. You are meant to lean into me, to let me be the one who lifts you when you cannot stand. Child, your loneliness is not wasted. It is shaping you, drawing you, preparing you for what I have ahead. Do you not see that even now, as you feel the ache of being misunderstood, I am enlarging your heart so you may understand others more deeply? The wounds that made you weep will one day make you a healer of the broken. The nights you thought you would never survive will one day become the light that helps someone else find their way through darkness. I am not wasting a single moment of your pain. I am weaving it into a tapestry of redemption that will shine with glory in due time. There were moments you thought, if I disappear, no one will notice. But hear me, if you were not here, the world would be missing a piece of my heart. You are not a mistake, not an accident, not a forgotten name lost in the crowd. I made you intentionally, with purpose, with care, with destiny written into your very being. You are seen, known, and loved beyond comprehension. The breath in your lungs is evidence that I am not done with you. When you feel most alone, remember this: I am near and I am enough. You don't need to strive for my love, for you already have it. You don't need to earn my presence, for it surrounds you. You don't need to beg for my attention, for my eyes have never left you. I am near in the silence, near in the struggle, near in the emptiness, near in the ordinary moments when you think no one notices. I am nearer than your very heartbeat, and I will never leave you. So let this truth sink deep into your spirit. You are never alone. Not now, not ever. The world may fail you, but I will not. The world may abandon you, but I never will. You may feel forgotten, but you are remembered in my eternal love. Trust me, child, for I am near when you feel most alone, and my nearness will carry you through every valley into the light of victory. My beloved child, as you step into this next part of our journey together, I want you to breathe deeply and know that my presence is closer than you have ever imagined. When your thoughts run wild in the silence of night, when fears creep in uninvited, when shadows seem heavier than the light you see ahead, I am still here. You have cried yourself to sleep more times than anyone knows, and yet not a single tear has fallen without being caught by my hand. Loneliness may echo in your heart, but my voice is louder. It whispers hope into the silence and reminds you that you are not forsaken. You see, loneliness has a way of convincing you that you are invisible, that you don't matter, that you are somehow unworthy of love or belonging. But those are lies, child. I knit you together in your mother's womb with care, breathed life into your lungs, and called you mine before anyone else knew your name. If I went to such lengths to create you, do you think I would abandon you now? Impossible. I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. You are permanently marked by my love. There are moments you wonder why I allow these seasons of silence and distance from others. But I tell you, there is beauty even here, for it is in the quiet that you can hear me most clearly. When the noise of the world fades, My whispers become a song of comfort, reminding you that your worth does not depend on how many people surround you, but on the unshakable truth that you belong to me. You may feel like no one is reaching for you, but I am reaching always, arms stretched wide, ready to gather you close and remind you that you are never out of my embrace. The ache you feel in your heart is not a curse. It is the place where I pour my love most deeply. It is the empty cup I long to fill with living water so that you never thirst again for acceptance that fades, for companionship that fails, for love that is conditional. My love does not falter. It does not waver. It does not walk away when the weight of your sorrow feels too heavy. Instead, it stays, it carries, it redeems. I do not get tired of your questions, your struggles, or your tears. I am the friend who never leaves, the father who never rejects, the shepherd who always brings you back when you wander. Remember this, my child, even in the valley of shadows, I am your light. Even when storms rage around you, I am your peace. Even when the silence feels unbearable, I am your song. I am the same one who walked into the loneliness of a garden long ago, who felt the sting of betrayal, the weight of rejection, and the emptiness of abandonment, so that you would never be alone in yours. I carried your loneliness to the cross, and I broke its power over you. You may feel it, but it does not own you. You belong to me. Every season of feeling unseen is shaping you for greater vision. Every season of silence is sharpening your ability to hear me. Every season of solitude is preparing you for deeper purpose. You are not being forgotten. You are being formed. You are not being abandoned. You are being anointed. You are not being overlooked. You are being prepared for a table I am setting before you. When you look back one day, you will see how every lonely night became a stepping stone into the fullness of who I called you to be. You will see that your tears watered the seeds of hope, that your prayers became the foundation for miracles, that your silence became the womb of my promises being birthed in your life. Nothing is wasted, not a moment, not a sigh, not a single hidden cry. All of it is being written into your redemption story. So, child, lift your eyes. Do not let the weight of loneliness drag you into despair. For even now, heaven is closer than you realize. Angels are guarding you, and my spirit is breathing life into your weary soul. I am with you in every heartbeat, every breath, every step. Let me be your companion in the silence, your joy in the sorrow, your strength in the weakness. You are never truly alone, for I am here, and I will be here always. My beloved, as we move into this part of my message, I want you to understand something deeper. Your loneliness does not disqualify you, it refines you. The nights you've spent wondering why no one understands, the days when you've walked through crowds and still felt invisible, these are not wasted moments. They are places where I am drawing you closer, teaching you that your identity and your worth are never defined by human recognition, but by my eternal love. What feels like absence is often the space I am creating for my presence to overflow. You see, I am not only near to you when you are surrounded by love and laughter. I am near when the laughter fades, when the room grows silent, when the phone does not ring, when the words you long to hear are never spoken. I am there, closer than the beat of your own heart. I do not leave when others walk away. I do not grow silent when others stop speaking. I do not withdraw when the world fails to see your value. My nearness is not conditional, and my love is not fragile. Child, do not despise the solitude. It is in solitude that I have met with prophets, kings, and servants of old. Moses encountered me on a lonely mountain. Elijah heard my whisper in the quiet after the storm. David poured out his heart in wilderness caves where no one else listened, yet I heard every word. Even my son knew the loneliness of deserts, gardens, and a cross, but in every moment, my presence was unshaken. If I was near to them in their loneliness, will I not be near to you in yours? Your loneliness is not a punishment, it is an invitation to hear me more clearly, to feel me more deeply, to trust me more fully. When the noise is stripped away, you begin to see that I alone am your constant. I alone am your anchor. I alone am the friend who will never fail you. Every sigh that escapes your lips is a prayer I receive. Every unspoken ache is known by me. Every hidden longing is cradled in my hands. Nothing escapes my attention. Nothing about you is overlooked. The enemy would whisper that you are forgotten, that you are unworthy, that you are destined to walk this path alone. But hear me clearly. You are chosen. You are loved. You are mine. Loneliness may visit you, but it cannot define you. It cannot write your ending. It cannot take you out of the palm of my hand. I am using even this season to strengthen your faith, to stretch your heart, to shape your destiny. Do not believe for a moment that your story is stuck. While you wait, I am moving. While you ache, I am healing. While you feel empty, I am pouring into you. While you wonder if anything will change, I am already arranging the pieces of your tomorrow. You may feel like you are standing still, but I am carrying you forward into the future I promised. So when the silence presses in, speak my name. When the loneliness overwhelms you, lift your eyes. When the tears fall, let them water the ground of hope that I will make bloom again. I will turn your loneliness into intimacy with me, your despair into deep joy, your emptiness into abundance. This is not the end of your story, beloved. It is the chapter where I show you that even in the valley, I am with you. Even in the night, I am your light. Even in the quiet, I am your song. Hold on to this truth. You are never truly alone. I am Emmanuel, God with you, and I will never stop being near. Beloved one, this is the closing chapter of the message I have been whispering into the depths of your spirit, and I want you to hear it with your whole heart. I will never leave you. I have never forsaken you. Even in the seasons when you cried and felt the weight of silence pressing upon your soul, I was holding you. Even when you thought no one cared, I was bending low to catch every tear, storing them as treasures, for nothing about you is wasted in my love. You have walked through valleys that seemed endless, through nights that felt unending, through burdens that threatened to break you. But look at you now, still breathing, still standing, still reaching for hope. That strength you see in yourself was never born out of your own power alone. It was my hand beneath you, my breath sustaining you, my love surrounding you like an unshakable shield. When the darkness whispered that you wouldn't make it, I spoke life over you. When the weight of loneliness told you that you were forgotten, I surrounded you with my presence even if you didn't recognize it. My child, hear me. Loneliness is not the conclusion of your story. It is the place where I am planting seeds of deeper intimacy, of greater joy, of wider purpose. Out of your solitude, I will raise up testimonies. Out of your brokenness, I will craft healing. Out of your longing, I will pour fullness beyond what you could ever imagine. You think you have lost years, but I tell you, I am the restorer of time. You fear you have missed opportunities, but I declare I am the author of destiny. You worry that the silence means you are forgotten, but I affirm you are written on the palms of my hands, and nothing can erase you. The world may measure your worth by recognition, applause, or companionship, but I measure it by the eternal love I have for you. You are not an afterthought. You are not abandoned. You are not unseen. You are my masterpiece, my beloved, my chosen one. And everything you have endured is preparing you for the next chapter of your life, one that will be filled with light, with love, with purpose. Do not be afraid to hope again. Do not be afraid to believe that I can make beauty rise from ashes. Do not be afraid to trust that the very places you thought were barren will bloom again. I am the God who turns graves into gardens, mourning into dancing, sorrow into joy. Your story is not finished. It is unfolding into redemption, into renewal, into glory. So walk forward with courage, beloved. When loneliness comes, do not see it as abandonment, but as a reminder that I am near. When silence surrounds you, know that my voice is still speaking peace within. When you feel unseen, remember that I see you fully and love you completely. You carry my spirit, my light, my promise within you. Nothing can take that away. Lift your head, for I am with you. Lift your heart, for I delight in you. Lift your eyes, for your future is filled with hope. And remember this above all, you are never alone, for I am Emmanuel, forever God with you. Beloved, as I bring this final part of the message to you, let it echo like a song in the deepest chambers of your soul. You are never forsaken. You are never abandoned. You are never walking this road without me. You may have thought the silence meant absence, but in truth, the silence was my invitation for you to lean closer, to hear my heartbeat, to feel my nearness beyond words. I have been in every shadow with you. I have stood in every storm with you. I have walked through every fire beside you, and not once have I turned away. I know the weight you've carried, the questions you've held, the loneliness that has pierced your heart. I know the nights you wished for comfort and the mornings you wished would not come. And yet, here you are, still standing, still breathing, still reaching for light. That resilience is not accidental. It is my strength alive within you. Where you thought you would break, I made you unbreakable. Where you thought you would drown, I taught you to walk upon the waves. Where you thought you were forgotten, I wrote your name into eternity. My child, your story does not end in loneliness. Your life is not marked by loss, but by promise. You are stepping into a season where what was once empty will overflow, where what was once silent will resound with songs of joy, where what was once broken will shine with unshakable beauty. For I am the one who transforms ashes into glory, pain into power, sorrow into testimony. You will look back and see that nothing was wasted, not a single tear, not a single prayer, not a single lonely night. All of it has been gathered into my hands, and from it I am weaving a tapestry of redemption that will not only restore you, but bless generations after you. So lift your eyes, beloved. Your future is not barren, it is blooming. Your heart is not forgotten, it is treasured. Your soul is not abandoned, it is carried. You are my beloved, chosen before time, held through every season, and destined for joy unspeakable. Walk forward in confidence, not because the path is always clear, but because my presence is always sure. Wherever you go, I go. Whatever you face, I face with you. Whatever you fear, I conquer for you. Remember this truth always. You are mine, and I am yours. You are loved with an everlasting love. You are held with an unshakable grip. You are seen with eyes that never look away. You are carried by hands that never grow weary. And when the world tells you that you are alone, let my spirit remind you that I am closer than breath, nearer than heartbeat, forever by your side. This is my last word for you. You will never be alone, not today, not tomorrow, not ever. For I am with you. I am for you. I am within you, and nothing in all creation can separate you from my love.